Christy Code Red, author, entrepreneur, retired professional boxer. Hello. Did I ever tell you about the time I went to jail? Oh, I'm full of surprises. I went to jail once. Yeah. So when I was 18, 19, I was driving through Wyoming and I got a speeding ticket. And at the time, I was with a very abusive guy who beat me up for 9 months and abused me emotionally and verbally for that whole time. And I was in a really bad place. So I got a speeding ticket driving through Wyoming and I forgot to pay it. Clearly, that being with an abusive guy was on my mind, and I didn't really understand. My dad was a cop, but I didn't really understand. I didn't know that you have to pay those or you could get a warrant out for your arrest. Well, fast forward a couple of years later, or about a year later, I'm in Missouri, living in Missouri, and Joplin, Missouri, and I'm driving to work. I worked, what was the place? Anyway, I worked at a restaurant and I was driving to work as a waitress and I got pulled over. Of course, the cop runs my license. He finds out I have a warrant out for my arrest for an unpaid speeding ticket in Wyoming. And I got arrested right there on the spot. On my way to work, there were no cell phones back then. I didn't have a way to call my boss and tell him. I got cuffed. I got stuffed. I got taken to the police station. I got booked. And I had to sit in a jail cell. All for an unpaid speeding ticket. That's not my point. I mean, I wish I had a cooler story, like I beat somebody up or, like I wish I had a cool story for why I went to jail. But I went to jail. So I got a phone call and I called my parents and my bail was $500. And my parents were actually on the way to the airport to fly overseas on a mission trip. And they came to the police station and bailed me out. $500. Then I had to go appear before the judge, and you know the drill. Maybe, hopefully you don't know the drill, but maybe you do. So my parents bailed me out. My parents paid the $500 to bail me out. Of course I paid them back. Of course I did. I'm from a generation that you don't borrow money and not pay it back. And that's a different video. My parents bailed me out. And when you think of bailing out something, you need to understand that nobody can bail you out for your health. Nobody is coming for you to save you. Do you realize there's nothing that anybody can do for you for your health? That nobody can take that on. They can't save you. They can't throw money at the problem and get you out. There are some people that post $4, $5, $8 million bond. They can post bond and they can get out. I mean, there have been, remember Dog the Bounty Hunter? That guy got famous because bounty hunters chase down people who post bail and then don't pay back their bail bondsman. But when it comes to your health, there's no way for anybody to bail you out. You are on your own. Money can't buy this. Steve Jobs died a sick man, and he didn't. I mean, his money couldn't save him. You've got to understand, it is you. You're the only one that can save yourself when it comes to your health. The money can buy a lot. Money can buy a lot, but not when it comes to your health or your salvation. If we're just talking about, I'm just going to throw that out there. You can't buy your way into heaven. Nobody can bail you out when it comes to your health. That's all on you. It's 100% you. Have you ever thought about that before? Especially if you're listening to me right now and you got money, okay? By the way, there's nothing wrong with that. I've got money. I live an awesome life. And you're used to, if you're listening to me and you got money and you're used to just buying what you want and paying for people to, to help you out with things. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that. That's the kind of life that you live. I mean, I have a housekeeper. I have an assistant. I have employees. We have 50 employees at Code Red that help me run Code Red. I have a coach if I need help. That's one of the great things about having money is getting the help that you might need and outsourcing things. And so you're used to that. You're used to just throwing money at things to get it to go away or to take care of the problem or to fix the problem or whatever it is. So it might be a pretty big shock. I mean, I know a lot of rich people that are sick and fat because you can't outsource your health. Nobody's going to bail you out. Nobody can come and help you. They can help you, but they can't, it has to be ultimately your decision. Oprah is one of the richest women on the planet, and she has struggled with her weight for decades, all her life. Because nobody is going to do the hard work for Oprah. She has to learn. She has to get it figured out. You can't keep bread and wine in your house, Oprah. Come on. You can't get bailed out of your health. Nobody can post bail for you and then you get a get out of jail free card. That's what that is. Think about that. And go ahead and laugh about the fact that I did. I had to go sit in a jail cell. Christy Code Red has a criminal record. Nobody is going to bail you out. You can't throw money at this problem. I mean, you can register for the 10-pound takedown for $47. You can get a customized program for $9.97. But just because you pay the money doesn't mean the problem goes away. You got to do the hard work. Nobody can do this part for you. Not when it comes to your health or your salvation. 10poundtakedown.com is the help that you're looking for. So register for the next challenge. Think about what I said.